Oh, scared me. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Hello, I did not see you there. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Urban Neanderthal Fitspo 33. This is going to be a new video, not like a video you've seen before. This is in fact the first time you're watching it. This is going to be a slightly different video because, in fact, I am recording voiceover pre-existing gameplay because I did not think that I would accomplish anything. This is Yakuza 4. We have moved on from Yakuza 3, and I think this is the wrong voice. Welcome back to my amazing video game presentation. As soon as Tanimura finishes his cigarette, we can continue on our way and we can discover exactly what incredible thing that I witnessed a couple weeks ago. This is a new revolutionary type of video in that I did not talk while playing, because normally I sit in the dark completely silently, but when it is my turn to entertain the world, then oh, here we go. So, people, let me clue you in. This is going to be a video of Yakuza 4, and knowing that I am famous for... Why are you going that way? Oh, that's right. He was standing in front of baseball. This is video footage from like 4 weeks ago. I still feel like I'm... Hello and welcome. There we go. Don't tell anybody. Hello and welcome to another really good video. In this video, I'm going to blow your mind with a sports achievement, or rather, an esports achievement, or rather, a sports achievement, because this is not a video game, this is bowling. And bowling is one of the few things you can do in Yakuza that you can't do in real life. As much as I wish that the real world could be as interesting as Yakuza, and I could walk around, eat an entire menu's worth of food, walk out, walk 3 feet, get beaten up, have enough room to eat another entire restaurant. Unfortunately, I just have to sit. But this is Yakuza 4 bowling, and in that, all of your dreams can in fact come true. Now, this is going to be, even though I know some of the great behavior that my prowess that I demonstrated however many weeks ago, you're in fact going to see a freak of nature. Currently you are only hearing a freak of nature, but soon your eyes will be treated to a buffet of skill and perhaps luck. Now you see, I'd used listen. That's a strike. That's a strike. I'm sorry, this is my first time doing sports announcements, and I'm very not used to reacting to things that are not actually happening. I guess I should pretend that I'm playing this so it's more accurate. The point of this video is something incredible happened. Tanimura is having another cigarette, so we're going to have to wait. So, as you can see, I got 1 strike, which is more than I could ever achieve in real life, and the magic of Yakuza is it lets you escape the real-world problems that surround you, and the ones that follow you to bed, and the ones that follow you out of it. What am I doing? I haven't watched this video because I really didn't think I could sit through a bit. There we go. So I know what you're saying. 1 strike. Impossible. Just impossible. And yet... Now, do you remember in Yakuza 0 when you and I were having quite the kerfuffle trying to get our turkey? Now, that was different. See, I have an aversion to bowling in real life, so I would not have seeked out this minigame provided there was no reward, namely being a chicken in Yakuza 0. I would have never done this. But for some reason, I was possessed. I was possessed by zest and panache. Did I just get a third? Was that this? See that? Hang on. I think that was a turkey. I'm getting ahead of myself, or perhaps behind of myself. Now, can Tanimura save that slant angle? We're going to find out, because I forget. In fact, that is 4. That's 4, baby. 4 in a row strike. I have never achieved anything as delightful as this. Is he going to get a number 5? There is no way he can get a number 5. We've already gotten 1 turkey without even trying. And you see, I'm using the same method that I used in the first Yakuza Misery video, where you do 5 to the right, aim for the middle, Tanimura, aim for the middle, try to get 100 speed, and angle it ever so slightly towards the direction of the first pin. My God, that is a double turkey. That is a double turkey. You take that to the bank, and you cash it. This is amazing. This is like I'm seeing it for the first time, because I kind of am. If you expect me to remember what I did 4 weeks ago. Tanimura, failure. Synonymous. Well, that was my double turkey tutorial. That was how to get a double turkey. That's what you do if you want to be seen. Now, note that the 7th frame was a spare. That's not as good as 7 strikes in a row, but that is still the most phenomenal bowling I have ever seen. Come on, kid. That is amazing. That is amazing. That is incredible. See, Tanimura thought that he was, in fact, do it. You're really not supposed to be smoking inside. It's not the 70s anymore. Alright, well, he either swallowed it or stepped on it. Both work equally well. Oh. Impossible. Impossible. Now, I'm fairly certain this, from what I remember of my accomplishments from long ago, I think I did in fact get 2 turkeys. Actually, if this is a strike, technically I got 3 turkeys. Nope, wrong. It's a split. Alright, well, thank you for patronizing me. I'm really sorry you had to watch this video all the way here, but I thought that something impressive would happen. The accomplishment of doing a double turkey is now diminished by the fact that I couldn't bring it home, and I was left with a split, and a split is just not what I wanted. It's just not okay. I'm really sorry you had to watch this whole video. I'm really sorry. But look at that, 244. Ow. Yeah, that's a good point. Hello and welcome back to I'm watching videos that I made that I intended to upload but got too bored of. In the previous feature, I was showing you off my amazing bowling experience.
Welcome to another episode of
Easter egg.
Gaming. Today we're playing a classic of
the astute
Sega
observer is aware that Go Get 'em Gaming is not the name of my channel, but in fact, Shenmue is one of my favorite games. Even though that this is Shenmue 1, I actually just beat Shenmue 2 the other night, and I have to say, was a wonderful experience.
I will
in fact write. I'm going to write. Right now I'm going to be writing the clues into my notebook because that man was suspicious. But the lure of arcade games will always take the astute detective away from his appointed rounds. In Shenmue, similar to Yakuza, there's many things that in this world that can tempt you, but you have to resist the urge to be tempted. There's a video game parlor with a jukebox, Outrun, Space Harrier. You can even look at Fantasy Zone. The jukebox has music that has maybe has licensed music, including video games such as Outrun, which Ryo Hazuki also made.
Music from the racing video game known as Outrun.
Outrun is a famous game about the 80s and driving in a
Magical
car.
Sound Shower is from
girl.
Outrun, and Hang
Magical
On
Sound
Main
Shower is
Themes, of
actually
course,
from Outrun, but
Super
Hang
On,
Run is
Space
from the Hang
Harrier.
On, but Space Harrier. Antiquity Tree is, of course, from the famous. Liquor is, of course, inspired by the famous. I hope Bosnov is Bossa Nova. I really wish I would stop talking. The real me, not the fake me. Or vice versa.
That's good.
Now, I'm talking over myself from 2021, and I did not have the sense in 2021 to make the connection of the song Boss Nov in the jukebox to the Latin jazz equivalent genre of music that was very popular in the US around the time that Calypso was coming in, thanks to Harry Belafonte, but Bossa Nova was also very popular in Japan. You may know Bossa Nova as that one, it's the music genre about seeing the pretty girl in the elevator.
What was that?
Oh, now we're playing Coochie, I guess. Okay, I guess I added this clip in. Coochie is a great game about art. There was a painter I've never heard of called Enzo Cuccia.
Thanks for stopping
For some reason,
by.
they decided to call this game Coochie instead of Cuccia, so you could giggle at it, but I don't think anything's funny about
This will
modern
be
art.
another episode of the...
Say it. Spit it out.
YouTube channel in which that I operate, and we're going
got
to
it right
be
this
playing,
time.
We're going to be perusing, and in fact this is a new art game about the artistic side of life.
He's right.
And it opens and you can start with a house. You can
So
start
you
with a
actually
mountain,
walk
you
around
can
in
start
space,
with a
but there's
bridge.
objects in
I've
space
already
that
played
you
this
have to
game
just
last
ignore.
night at
Or in
3
fact, you
a.m.,
can
so
walk
I know
towards
all
them.
the twists and turns, but you can start and you can
Luckily,
be
I don't
who you
spoil
want,
those twists and
which
turns.
is
You're
very
gonna have to buy
respectful
Coochie
to the
yourself. I
player.
actually highly recommend
I'm going
Coochie.
to be the bridge.
When you walk towards the bridge, the cow with wings will float around it. And if you touch that bridge, nothing happens. But if you touch the houses
Those
on
are
the ground,
the spaghetti towers.
the spaghetti towers, they remind me of one terrible day when I had to eat a lot of spaghetti.
That's the Play-Doh bridge.
If I was smart enough in
That's
2021, which was
paper doll
probably when
pig.
this stupid video was filmed,
And these,
I would be smart enough to kick those houses.
those are
'cause you can
Monopoly
actually,
houses.
you can kick the Monopoly houses and they fly around.
I think if I touch the pig, I get a trophy.
This
I
is
hope
true.
The trophy appears after I make commencement.
Well, did you get a trophy or not?
Please. Please be with me. I'm moving as fast as I can. I guess I'll have to cut off the pig at the spaghetti towers.
Flank them.
Now, I don't think if I
Flank
touch them that I can make them undulate. I think they just do that on their own.
Yes.
Oh. I don't see a trophy, however. I think that I was misunderstood.
Oh, you sack of shit. Kick those houses. Kick those houses. If you kick the house, it flies around, much like a real Monopoly house when you get done with the game. Did you hear that bounce? Did you hear that bounce? Do it again, come on. Show the nice viewers. Don't make me film another video about Coochie. Now, in Coochie, you have to pick up eyeballs in order to understand the art. If you have 100% of the eyes, you get to see all of Enzo Cuccia's paintings, and honestly, they're pretty sick.
Like
I like the part of the game where you get to go through all of his homages to Vincent van Gogh, and even though it's kind of a reference to the medium, and like I don't know what kind of medium.
The games and
was he a watercolor?
House,
I don't think he was a watercolor. It doesn't look like tempura though.
Wait, is this a maze? No,
I don't know.
Good.
I know what a Van Gogh looks like. I don't know what a Van Gogh tastes like. But
gut.
fact is, the last level of Coochie, you get to hang out with Van Gogh at a campsite, because not only did Enzo Cuccia's paintings resemble the art style of Van Gogh.
I wonder
There's
if
actually
all the
some
gulping
cartoonish portrayals of
and
Van Gogh that are
strange
very
noises
cute,
made
and you
by
get
the
to
eyes
hang
when
out
you
with
pick them
him.
up are of the artist of residence, Enzo Cucci.
Is it Cucci or Cuccia?
He is the catalyst for which we have made the game of the art game. You can play it. You can play
This
it
is
with
true,
your
actually.
friends.
Not a lot of people know this, but you can
And
boot up
these are his
virtually
paintings
any
which you
video
can
game,
interact with and explore.
and they are intended for you to interact with them.
If you collect an eye, it will give you that painting, and you can look at it from the main menu, which is a very nice feature.
It's actually pretty sick.
I've never heard of this painter.
He's actually telling the truth.
But I have come to enjoy the transfixture experience that is readily available on your PS4 or Xbox Series X or Nintendo Switch. And then I'm going to go to the mountain.
You are gonna buy this, right? Please buy this. This game rocks. As much as I like playing games where you wander around a city and wait for something to happen, there's something to be said about these games where you have a full 360
yeah, I don't think
degree
I'm gonna find 9
movement.
eyes by the time that
you
this
can
is
like
up.
just fly around the whole
Please
area,
play.
and the
Please-
art style
oh,
is
this isn't
incredible.
an eye.
I don't think I'm
This
selling it
happened to me
very
the
well,
first
but
time.
I genuinely think this is one of the most visually interesting games I've played in a long time. Albeit this was like in 2021. So I guess last year was the Cucci year, and then this year was the Shenmue year. Even though I said that in my last video
Actually, I think
included
that circus tent ends the level.
go into
I
that
have no
circus
idea
tent
where
thing.
9 eyes could be hiding.
I wish mountains did that in real life. Instead, it takes me like
What
3
if I
hours
told
just
you
to get
this
to
is
the
what
other
I
side.
wish every single game was like?
I'd believe you. No, personally, I feel that way too.
Actually, it's up in the bed up here. The bed up on the cloud of dreams.
Did you hear that
That is where
sound?
this
The
eye
rustling of
is
leaves
hiding. I
instead
found
of
him on my
cloud.
first playthrough.
Yo, 4
But
eyeballs.
there's still 5 remaining.
There's still 5 eyeballs.
And the circus tent
This is not
leering
going to be
in
the
the
platinum
background.
run.
I know
Do
that
not
it wants
watch this
me
if you're
to
looking for a
enter,
Cucci,
but I
Cucci
do not want to go to the circus yet.
walkthrough, strategy guide. Don't watch this video.
Can
Turn
I
it
fade
off
out?
now.
Can I fade out?
Turn this video off now. Turn the video off.
Can I fade off into pink?
Can I turn this video off? Can I fade out now? Not many people know this, but the stars that you see in the sky, every single one of those is my footstep. I am never coming back down to Earth.
Is it only a mountain left? This is unfortunate.
Oh yeah, the music is also incredible. The music is made by like someone
Well,
named Endangered Lizard or something. But just
I
look
guess
up
I
the
failed.
Cucci soundtrack. It's some Skinless Lizard. I bought it on
Nothing left to
Bandcamp.
do.
You should buy it on Bandcamp too. Bandcamp is a really nice website to get lost in, although I haven't really. So this is a circus tent coming up, and for many people, a circus tent is
You must
either
say hello
a bastion of fear,
to the
or
bovine.
perhaps a harbinger of the level to end. And even though that I was
listen.
foolish enough to say that the level might end when I walk in here, I'm
What's
actually smart
behind?
enough to know that if you walk into the circus tent, that the level still has more things
What's
to tell you.
underneath?
What's underneath the circus tent? Void. And not many other people know this, but apropos of the footsteps that I leave
Okay,
behind
this is
walking
all
the
a lost
cosmos,
cause.
the blackness
I
that you
guess
see
I will
in the
have
night
to
sky
start this
is
level
actually
from
the
the
underside
beginning
of a
to find
giant
9
circus tent.
Eyes.
There is no Milky Way,
Ooh,
and I'm really sorry.
go in there.
Turn the video off. So when you enter a circus tent, you have to compare the circus tent to...
I guess this counts as the
that's
same
sick.
level. Oh, rats.
So you have to avoid skulls in the maze. Most of this game there is no opposition, but suddenly it'll turn into
The reason why I
Pac-Man
give this game
style
such high
experience
props
where
is
you're being
because they
chased by
combine my two
skulls.
favorite things, which is zoning off in an art gallery and playing Miss Pac-Man.
not much has changed, even though I'm stronger and taller and fatter than I was in 2022, 21. I still, in fact, like Miss Pac-Man. I go into an art gallery and sitting
How
and
many
hoping no
eyes
one
is
notices
that?
that in the art gallery when I'm fat.
I did not get a trophy.
I'm only here to sit.
I've also already
and-
gone this way.
I mean, I
but
like the
think
art,
there
but
are skulls.
do you have any idea how hard it is to sit down in places
following
that
me,
don't have
and I have
anything?
found the best strategy for dealing with the Pac-Man ghost skulls.
Okay, that sounds like a hot tip.
You just keep moving. You just have to keep on walking.
He's right, actually. I think if you want to avoid those skulls, you're going to want
But I didn't
just
find
keep
9.
walking.
Oh, this
and
is
then now we're in the
same
place
level.
that smells like cologne. This place, can you smell the
This
cologne?
feels like I'm walking around in a Hollister.
I didn't even, okay. Is it just me, though? Does this look like Hollister? Is Hollister the,
I think that unlike the diverse AI in Miss Pac-Man, I think all of the skulls are primed to target you, so you actually want to keep walking to clear as much distance.
Is Hollister the store that's
them as
at the mall
possible.
that's like really dark inside and it's for
But I
fancy,
could be
attractive
proven
people who
wrong
wear
in an
cologne?
instant. I can't even
And like the
find
front
eye.
facade of the mall thing looks like a it's a different facade from the other buildings in the mall, I think.
We're gonna want to pull out of here.
You're gonna want to pull out of there
soon.
pretty soon. Pretty soon.
Can't rescue any of our eye friends.
I am so glad.
Sometimes my vision does
deal
this
with
thing
it.
where there's a rectangle closing in onto the center point of your vision, and I don't know if Enzo Cucci feels that way, but someone out there knows what the daily life feels like.
I've had a
and
dream
they
that
kind of
faded out like
transcribed
that.
it into a game. Skulls included, skulls and hallways abounding. This place does look like a Hollister though, right? You can smell the cologne.
What is happening to me?
I'm in mild disbelief at the lack of eyes around here. Bad choices. Bad choices.
I want to play Coochie now. And instead I have to sit through another like 5 minutes of my own voice just to get to the privilege of being able to close Share Factory on the PS4 and open up a game that I hate. I mean love.
I am starting to think that Hollister was a bust.
Yeah, you really don't get good bargains there. I mean, it's kind of just like H&M, where you can tell that the quality is...
Okay, do my tracks just
like
eventually
really
fade
low, but
in the
this-
snow? I don't remember encountering this problem last night, but it's very possible.
This fucking guy keeps interrupting me. I'm gonna record a voiceover
All I
for this
long
video
for is
after
9
publishing it.
eyes and the trophy that proves that I am the valedictorian gamer.
That was a close one.
Oh.
This person's got guts right here.
Oh. Well, I only had 7, so I think there's a good chance I missed one at the very, very beginning because of how
Guts
quickly I
removed.
went to the circus tent.
Compliment rescinded.
Now that my resolve
Existence
has been completely
denied.
obliterated, I don't even care anymore, and I know I won't get the trophy, so I might as well just speed on through to the end.
No trophy for you, game. This is the end. This is the end of the road. You have
Oh,
gained
it's
all
bicycle
you will.
time.
You have
It's
gained
tricycle
all
time.
you will.
It's
Soon
tricycle
You
time.
will wake up and dream
It's tricycle
will end.
time.
It's tricycle time. Okay, now wake up.
This is the
Okay, now
scary
wake up.
level. This is the scary level of the game.
Okay, stay awake because apparently something scary is going to happen. Oh no. Eyeball horizon. Or is that a... That's not an eyeball, that's a gobstopper. That's a gobstopper that's been cut in half. No. It's a bullseye target. No. It's a geode.
This is the Cow Skull Island.
If you crack open the geode, if you find a geode underneath a tree that was left by the construction workers who built your house, if you open that geode, you may find a funny surprise.